Hello everybody, it's Nym and welcome back to my channel. You probably are hearing a bit of an echo. That's because this is the first episode I am recording in my new home. I moved. I have, well, not really decorated because there were a lot of hidden mysteries in this home, which, we will get into later in this video. Just gonna quickly introduce the video. Today we are back with our reptile zoo. It's been a long while since I built in the zoo, like probably almost a month, because I pre-recorded all these episodes. And today I'm just trying to remember what I actually built here. And we are building a flamingo habitat and a part of this little food court, which is opposite the capuchin monkeys and next to the chimpanzees, or no, orangutans. So that's what we're doing first. We are just, creating a little beautiful, food court actually. And I do remember how this turned out, and it's actually, I'm quite proud of it. So this voiceover will be like a real life podcast of me moving. I hope the echo's not too bad. If it is, I'm sorry. Anyway, so you probably all know I moved because, like I said it like 1,000 times in the last 2 minutes. But also I have been talking about it for like almost 5 months now on my channel, so yikes. But then it was finally there, I moved in. So the first thing that I noticed is that the people that lived here before me, don't mean to sound very disrespectful, but they weren't very clean. As in that the house is really dirty. There were like lots of cat hairs everywhere, which aren't my cats. There are a lot of dust, bugs, holes in the walls, things that I don't know why they're there. And then they had signs of leakage in the attic, so there were like these big places of damp that you can actually see and, well, not smell because the damp has been resorted, but the spot was still there. So I painted over that, still visible, so I had to go to the, the special paint shop stuff, and then I had to buy stuff to conceal that. So luckily you can't see it anymore. Probably in a few weeks there will be a video of the house tour, just because I still have a lot to do, because like I said, it was a lot more work than I anticipated. Above there comes the fact that I just had a leakage, unfortunately, of the washing machine, which kind of sucks. I turned it on, it was completely fine, went downstairs, was waiting for a delivery of the new dishwasher, and then I suddenly hear like drip, 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 and I was like, that's a very weird noise, what is this? And then, I also adopted 2 cats, and they were just looking at them, so like, oh, this can't be good. And then, like, not kidding, like a waterfall of water just stormed down, like literally, it was insane. I have a video of it. I'll see if I can insert the video. If it is, it will be inserted here. Phew. Anyway, so that scared the crap out of me. Excuse the language. So then I had to resolve that. And then there was the fact that apparently there was wallpaper, which I didn't know. I thought it was painted, but it turned out to be wallpaper, and there were all these kind of, bubbles underneath. So I had to take that off. And at one point there were actually 12 layers of wallpaper there, which is insane. And then there was 3 floors on top of each other. There was a floor, and then another floor, and then underneath that floor was another floor, and then there was like the concrete, which is really weird. And then again, like the floors were so disgusting. Also, you can probably hear my kitten meowing. I have 2. Should I throw the mouse again for you? I'll throw the mouse for you. Get the mouse. They're so cute. If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, make sure you do, because I post a lot of cute stuff about my kittens there. So Instagram is at Melissa22. It is also in the description down below, so do make sure you check that out. And while you are down below there, why not subscribe to the channel? It grows. We are almost at 200 again. We were there, and then people unsubscribed, and I was just celebrating big on Twitter, like, oh my gosh, I got 200 subscribers just when I'm moving, so I can't do anything special. And then I looked today and I was like, oh, I'm not at 200 anymore. Oh well. Like, not that it matters. I mean, obviously I'd like a lot of subscribers, but you know, the people that are watching me, they're watching very frequently, and they're watching almost everything, and I feel like that's the most important thing. So if you are here and you're watching it, I really, really appreciate you, and thank you so much. Like, every person that looks at one of my videos, it gives me the motivation to continue to do what I'm doing, and that's really nice. Anywho, so then came the fact that I ordered furniture at IKEA, and I'm going to name and shame IKEA here, because IKEA and we set up a date for where they were to deliver. And they didn't deliver on that date. Yes, you were nice. So they didn't deliver on that date. And that was like really, really weird. And I spent there like 12 hours in my new home, like, and every truck I was like, oh, is this the IKEA? Every time like someone walked by, I was like, is it the IKEA people? They weren't, so that sucked. And I called IKEA, didn't answer. A friend of mine called IKEA, they didn't answer. Then I let my dad call IKEA, and they did answer, which is unfortunately for the IKEA, because my dad was pretty strict with them. And that was really fun for me, so. And then a week later, like a week after we originally planned the date, IKEA, they delivered like a week too late, to be honest. So that was really annoying, because I had planned that weekend to move, and then I couldn't because they didn't have furniture. I still don't have a couch because I ordered that at another shop, but you know that big container in the Suez Canal that was stuck there? Yeah, my furniture is probably on there, so it's gonna take a while. It probably should be here within a few days, weeks, I hope. Really hoping, because I really want a couch and a dining room table and a place to put my TV. I do have a TV, that's good. Anyway, so I had to move a week later because I didn't have a bed. I'm not sleeping on the floor, like I don't even have a mattress, so that was just unacceptable. And now I do have a bed, so that's really nice. Like, my uncle was just nice to put it together with my brother. And then my aunt and my niece and my mom and dad and I, you know, we did other things. And it turned out actually really good, and I'm really quite proud of it, the way that it turned out. And we had some awesome features across the whole, across the entire house, actually. And again, you know, when the tour video is there, I will explain to you it much more in detail. Because for now, like, it's kind of unacceptable. And also, I'm sorry, this voiceover is getting really distracted because my cats are with me. And they're like 3 months old. I got them last Saturday. And they are so cute. And I believe one of them sold plastic. Oh, that's a mouse. Okay, that's fine. Not a real life mouse, but like a fake mouse. I don't want real mouses in my house. Oh, that's a weird thing. Like, yesterday, I saw a wild animal in my house, which are like this centipede. And it just crawled next to me. It like scared me so much. Really, really freaked me out. Also, in the room where the washer is, like the washing machine, there is also this giant hole in the wall that is probably for the internet connection. I'm not really sure. But it is really, really big, and my cats can actually go through there. I'm not quite sure where it ends. So, and unfortunately the laundry room doesn't have a door. So I had to use one of the doors from one of the bedrooms and put it in front of there so they can't get through. Because I don't know where the hole goes, and I'm afraid it goes under the house or under the apartment. And they probably end up in my neighbor's apartment. So that is really weird. Also, one of my cats is trying to escape right now because under the window. I have really high windows in this room, and they are really curious for the outside. Unfortunately, they can't go outside because, you know, they're not. They didn't get their shots yet, and they're not chipped, so they're like. Oh, well, that's one of my cats actually trying to escape there. You could probably hear that. Like, he climbed on a box. Didn't succeed, did you? No, you didn't. It also could be that just sees a little animal. And now he's meowing at the box. Cute. Anyways, I will try to get back to the video, but also I'm keeping like a half eye fixed on my cat because he is trying to escape and I don't want him to go out because he's not allowed because they're too pretty. They're like, you know, you have like pure blood cats, which are like, you know, Norwegian cats, those naked Egyptian cats, like they're half full blood cats, like half blood cats. Their dad is like the cat of the neighbor. And their mom is a Bombay cat, which is like a really black cat with the yellow eyes. So both of them have... Ooh, excuse me, I'm recording a video, you're so loud. So one of them, well actually both of them have like yellow eyes as well from their mom. And then one of them has the same color, like black fur as their mom. The other one looks like his dad. So that's really cute. And I like them so much and they're so cuddly. Like, unfortunately at 3 AM they decide that they don't get enough attention from me because, you know, obviously I'm asleep and they don't want me to be asleep. So they just stand on my face and they meow in my ear, which is really, really loud. And then last night there was a really big storm and then we're scared of the rain because I have like this half-gabled roof. And the rain didn't agree with the roof, so you know, it was pretty loud and they never heard that. So they were quite scared, but you know, they didn't be quiet. Oh, this sentence is so bad. Like I'm fully distracted where I wanted to go with this story because I'm also looking at myself building and I'm like, oh, did I build this? I don't really remember that. And then my other eyes just focused on my cat, who is relatively quiet now? Question mark. He's washing himself. Yeah. Anyways, I probably should get back to the video here. So we are building a flamingo habitat at the moment. And this flamingo habitat is actually located next to the gharial habitat, which I built, I don't know, like somewhere in the beginning. And it's also located next to the chimpanzee and my cat's walking on my keyboards. Or we'll go around. Yes, good boy. And so it's located there, and I wanted to have like this walkthrough habitat because obviously I already had some pathing. So I didn't need that. I just, you know, built this walkthrough habitat, and I don't really remember if I already did the video. I probably did, but I have like this elephant grass, and with the elephant grass I actually shielded off the exits. Oh, my cat's walking on my keyboard again. No, that's kitty. Yeah, you can go over it. That's fine. And oh, it's really funny, like he sees stuff moving on my screen right now, my computer screen, and he's just like, ooh, it moves, can I attack it? But no, you can't. Actually, last, what was it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, the Netherlands were playing, and he was attacking the actual TV because the ball was moving and he wanted to play with the ball, which was really cute. And now he's trying to go over my computer screen and play with my internet cord. Give me that. That's not for you. Anyways, oh, he's so cute, he's so adventurous. So we are building this little tropical, well, I say little, it's actually quite big, like this big tropical flamingo walk-through habitat. And I'm actually really proud of the way that it turned out. And I'm quite happy with the way that it turned out. I feel like it's really nice and really, how to say it, like, calming almost, like really tropic, and I'm really happy with that. And oh, you're coming through this way now. Okay, it's fine. Hi. And I wanted to make it a little bit more adventurous and exciting. So what I tried to do was build like with these rocks, and then in a minute we are going with the small aquatic rocks. And now my cats are playing with my computer, which is not okay. Guys, no, nay. Nay. And we're gonna play with the little pebbles in a minute, and we're gonna make sure, actually I feel like I remember that later, but in the end there are going to be some pebbles underneath the shallow water to give it like a little bit of a dimension. And then we're also going to work with all the aquatic plants to make it look a little bit nice, or more nice. And actually, you know, when I was building this, I was like, man, this is going to be the most awful habitat ever, because I was really not inspired to build anything. And then, you know, the further I came, like the more inspired I got, you know the drill. So that was really nice. Also, wow, I did not edit that out. Whoa, okay, shame on me. You know, when I have two screens because I have like this big pro gamer setup, and oh, my cats are gone. They're going away. Sad. And when I built a Planet Zoo, I always did something on Netflix, and I have a very good memory. So whenever I build something, I fully remember what I was watching when I built it. And I was actually watching the Vampire Diaries and they got it off the Netflix in my country, which sucks. And I remember the entire episode now. Wow. See, this is what I meant with the little pebbles. We're gonna make it at the end. In the end, it looks better. Right now, it looks a little bit weird, and you know, I myself was like, "Is this gonna look good? I don't know what to do with this." But we're gonna do it anyway, and we'll see if it's nice. If it's not, that's fine as well. You know the drill. You know, nicing up with some mossy rocks. I'm actually really happy with the way it looks. And looking back at it, you know, from a distance, it looks okay. Like if you zoom in on it, you're just like, yikes. But from here, it's fine. Look, and here we are actually going in with these water plants. And these other, you know, bigger things. And we're actually gonna sink them in a minute in between the rocks as well. And that looks way better, even if we use like this big little, or like big, tall, skinny ones. I don't know what they're called. The green with the red ones. I don't know. But they actually look really nice. Especially in the end. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like the idea of pebbles. I'm gonna do that on the other side as well. Because, you know, you have some shallow water here. And gonna be consistent about it. And I actually really love the way that it looks. And the way that it is. You know, here we are, you know, placing those little plants in between. And you can see that it actually makes a lot more sense now. Because you can see the little bit of water in between and then you have like the plants. It actually looks really nice in my opinion. So there is that. And then again, you know, those big tall plants. And as you can see, there are people in the zoo right now, but since then I have built 2 more habitats. And unfortunately, I won't be able to have guests in the zoo anymore because there are over 1,000 animals. And I'm already shrinking down in animals, but I can't have that much animals and guests in there. It's not possible, unfortunately. So, you know, it is what it is. And we're just gonna have to deal with it. And I feel like I'm actually doing a voiceover over a non-edited video. I feel like I've edited like the first part up until like 12 minutes. And now I feel like I didn't edit this at all. We'll see in a minute though, because it looks really weird. Because in the beginning I had like really short bits. And now it's one big fragment, which is kind of weird. Anyways. Ah yes, my foliage worked. Ooh, fun story. Last week I actually judged, or was the judge for a Planet Zoo contest by Ravenscar Gaming. So if you don't know Ravenscar Gaming, why not look him up? His YouTube is pretty cool. And he does this contest on his Discord server. And he asked me to be the judge, which, you know, was absolutely amazing because I like deciding stuff, so... I did the contest, I was a judge and I really liked it. It is quite difficult though, like I thought it would be easier. But it was actually quite difficult because there were so many things that I loved about each and every contestant. And I was like, ooh, but you did this so amazing. And then this other person did this and I don't know what to choose because it's also great. But I chose one and I'm actually really happy with it, so, you know. And I'm probably gonna be doing more, I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, oh man, this is like, I haven't done a voiceover in almost... Oh my gosh, there's a bird. Oh, a bird almost flew into my room. Holy crap, that was scary. Oh, I almost screamed. I haven't done a voiceover in like a month and a half, so 6 weeks. Because those videos were all pre-recorded. Which I probably said in every single video, I don't even remember. So this is like getting used to again. I'm like, whoa, how did I do voiceovers? How did I ever do this? I do remember building this video and thinking, man, this is way too green. There needs to be other stuff. So I believe I actually put down some more rivers or bodies of water. I think, I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, but first we are making sure that all of this looked like aquatic because you can't just have some sections with underwater plants and then some sections where you have nothing at all. That'd be a bit weird. Obviously, you're not gonna need every single plant in here as well, but you know, just to make it look nice. And then this big giant thing, I love that plant. And usually I don't really know a good way to use it, but in this build I actually think that it works quite good. And I can't get over the fact of how amazing this looks, especially next to the orangutan habitats. It looks so cool and I'm really happy with it. It looks really nice. Because, you know, the orangutan habitat is quite modern. And then you have this white house of the flamingos, and I can hear my cats doing something they're not allowed to. I believe they're scratching the stairs. But they have a scratching pole, which they know how to use. Then they're doing naughty bits when I'm not there, which is really annoying. That's like the one downside of cats, they're really smart. So when you're not there, they're like, ooh, now I'm going to climb in the curtains. Like, no, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to when I'm there, you're not allowed to when I'm gone. They're just like children. You know, they do always do stuff when you're not around. Oh well. Ah yes, and these trees, those trees, they're like, they move like bushes, but they're perfect to sink down into the floor and use as actual grass or bushes. Because, you know, it takes up a lot of space, which is nice, but it also looks really natural. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water because my mouth is so dry. Oh yeah, I do remember I'm sinking this in a minute, and I'm actually going to place some water. And then these giant, big, I don't know, what hortensias? I don't know the English name, I forgot. You know, we just put them around these rocks, and I really feel like it mixes quite well, and I'm actually really happy with the way that it looks. I'm just really happy. I can't see anything else. I'm really glad with the way that it looks. I'm really nice. I'm really nice. Wow. I have no English sense today. I started out great, and like the beginning was good. And then we came here and I'm just like, nope. Wow. Anyways guys, we are near the end of this video. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And you stick around for some cinematics that will be in the end. And I will hope to see you on the next episode. Bye guys.